Hey, Cynthia here. Just wanted to drop in and had a few thoughts on my mind that I wanted to share. So, this thought here was inspired. Had this really laid back, really easy listening playlist that I've kind of been into for the last couple of days. Roberta Flack's First Time I Saw Your Face was playing. And it talks about the first time that they touch and the first time they lay together and the whole bit. And it kind of struck me that, through all of these process of lockdowns and so forth, many of us are still in lockdown. Here in the UK, still in a national lockdown, at least probably 6 weeks away from maybe getting some of that relaxed. And not everyone, whether they're single, whether they're with others, it doesn't matter whether or not they're a couple or just flatmates. You end up having, these different dynamics that kind of kick in, and it's how do you get through? Because when you're solo, you kind of have to be your own best friend, your own best company at least. Certainly, I have lots of people that I consider good friends from all over the globe. I'm very blessed that way. So, it really begs the question, how do people get through? And even if you're together with someone, they may not be your best friend. And so how do you deal with kind of that space? And that's really, that's a challenge that I continue to deal with myself. What I find is that if you're like me, is everything goes in waves. It's not cycles, it's waves right now. And we all go through these efforts to kind of figure out, what is our kind of right space, our right balance. And it's not do it once and you're done. It's absolutely an everyday thing. And some days you're great and you're feeling on top of it, and some days you're not. Some of the friends that I talk to is I kind of figured out my own verbal rating scale. You would think you would know this, but for me, one of the is my answer. Maybe I've given you one of these answers before. Is I'm awesome, I'm good, I'm okay. And for me, okay is actually I'm not doing okay if I tell you I'm okay. So I don't know what your scale is, but I think you kind of need to figure out what is that measure of how you talk to yourself. How do you hear yourself, depending upon how you're actually really feeling, and how do you deal with it? So I've started to share that scale with some of the folks that I'm in contact more, and just letting them know that if I say, okay, I'm actually not okay. And perhaps that's something that I'm not focusing on right now of, why do I not say I'm not feeling good or so forth. I've at least figured out the scale, and you kind of need to figure out your own scale, so that again, whether you're with your best friend, whether you're with your loving partner, or whether you're like me, that you're alone through these times, that we end up figuring out how we communicate to others, how we engage, whether they're virtual, as many are right now, or whether or not you're actually engaging in person, if you're lucky enough to do so. And just spend some time thinking about it and learn your own language to deal with it. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. And today I am feeling good. It is, as you can probably tell, it's the skies are beautiful. There is no snow. I am just in a sweatshirt, and I'm very blessed to be enjoying this weather right now, as I know many folks around the world are not, depending upon your location. So sending you all lots of love and hugs. Bye.